Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kalpana and I share fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos. So before we get started, I would love for you guys to hit that notification button and that bell to subscribe. So every time I post a new video, you guys will be notified. And I would love for you guys to join the family over at Instagram. So I'll leave that handle somewhere up here as well. And so let's get into it because I am going to be sharing highly requested video sharing my anti-aging beauty secrets with you. Now, I am 40 and no one, I mean no one, believes when I say that I'm 40. But I'm going to share exactly all of my secrets to looking almost 15 years younger than I am. So, like I said, I'm 40 and I'm sure you're like, what? No way, you're lying. And I get this all the time. I've been getting this for years. When I was in my 20s, obviously people still thought I was in high school. When I was in my 30s, people thought I was still 18 or like early 20s. I still could get away with high school. In my 30s, again, people thought I was in college. And now that I just turned 40, just 6 months ago in December, people still think I am in my mid to late 20s. So max, no one believes I'm older than 25. And it's been a very long time since I've been told I look 18. But when I was in India back in February on vacation there at the tailor, the lady and her husband honestly thought I was 18 years old. But my cousin's like, no way, she's not 18, she's older than that. And they're like, max, she's 28. And they're like, my cousin's like, again, no, she's not, she's even older. And they're like, how old are you? And I said I was 40. And they were like, get out of here, no, do not believe it. When I was at the immigration line leaving Dubai to head back to the US, the guy at the immigration desk checking my passport, he was like, someone made a mistake on your passport. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, your birth year, this is wrong, this is incorrect, this is not true. And I was like, again, I was like, I know, no one believes me, but he's like, nope, this is incorrect on your passport, get it corrected. So again, I've been getting this for years and no one ever believes me. And everyone's been asking, what is your secret and what are you doing to maintain looking this young? Well, first of all, it is genes. I do have really great genes, which I am blessed to have. My parents do not look their age, especially my mom. She looks super young for her age, and so does my dad as well, but especially my mom. Just being also very conscious and mindful since I was little. Pretty young, I was very mindful and conscious about taking care of myself. Used to watch my mom and my parents, they were just always like took care of themselves really well. I also grew up being South Asian, grew up with Ayurveda. So eating a lot of those spices and herbs and growing up with Ayurveda in my household, a lot of it is ancient Indian beauty secrets. Not only am I applying to my skin, but we are consuming. So a lot of the spices in our household that we use for cooking are really good for anti-aging already. Turmeric is one of the spices that we have in our spice cabinet that we use all the time for cooking, but it is also a secret to our beauty because we use it for not only like cooking, but we use it for cuts and burns and stopping bleeding. Immediately stops bleeding. It's antiseptic. It helps with cuts and burns as well to heal and get rid of scarring. We make homemade masks, so we will mix a little bit of turmeric, homemade yogurt, plain yogurt, a little bit of lemon juice and honey, and put it on our mask as a DIY home mask, and you know, let it sit for like 20 minutes or so or 30 minutes, and you just have this beautiful healthy glow. But it also helps with like pimples and cysts and hyperpigmentation, so it does wonders. Again, turmeric is not the only spice, but growing up with Ayurveda definitely has helped. And I wanted to share just like it's not just like one thing, it's not just genes and it's not just Ayurveda, but lifestyle habits, products I use, things I consume. So all of this encompasses why I look so young for my age. And a lot of people are like, you kind of just like stopped aging, or you're like going in reverse. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So So first I'm going to get into starting with lifestyle habits. Okay, so I actually did not, aside from eating Ayurveda, a lot of those Indian spices that we have helped with anti-aging. So a lot of different spices and foods that we regularly consume has helped with that. I also exercise all the time, so at least 3 to 5 times a week. So I'm always exercising, so that's something I just, you know, continue to do, and is a big part of helping with maintaining my body and my lifestyle, my energy. And exercise is a huge thing for anti-aging as well, because it's just going to keep your body firm and tight, and you're just gonna feel more energized and youthful. So exercise is huge for me. So that's something, if I just gain a little bit of weight here or there, I'm always just working out. You know, mainly it's more so to feel healthy as the top priority, as well as just maintaining my weight and just getting more energized is the focus. And then by default, again, losing the weight as well. But that's not my main focus. It's making sure that I'm just staying healthy and fit. I also drink a lot of water. So something I got during COVID in 2020 is this bottle. It's the Lark water bottle, and it is actually a self-cleaning water bottle. So if I press the button at the top, and let me focus in there. So it turns blue and it starts to light up, and it starts to clean the water inside the bottle. And this is a self-cleaning water bottle. The technology, oh, let me get back in focus there. So I got this not only to help with eliminating bacteria, it eliminates all bacteria and viruses and odors. I've tried so many different water bottles, but the main reason was for that reason that I got this, but also to hydrate more. So it's like a great benefit, what I was looking for as far as like more hydration, you know, to consume and drink a lot of water, but also just killing all the bacteria. This is my go-to bottle. Everyone who knows me knows I can't go without this water bottle. It's with me like all around the house, when I go to work, when I'm traveling to workout classes. This is my go-to water bottle. But I hydrate a lot. I'm not great, getting better, but this has been a great way to help me hydrate more, because I have normal to combination skin, and if I dry up, that also it just starts to get flaky, I get texture, and so it doesn't look very youthful and glowy and firm. And so hydration is key, and that is something this has helped me with. So another thing with hydration, another product that I use is this product called Hey Dewy, and this is a humidifier, and it is wireless. I have it charged right now, but you can fill up the water, as you can see here. This is portable too, so it is wireless. You can take this actually anywhere with you, which is great. If I press the button, you can see it just like has this beautiful mist of adding moisture back into the air. So I actually sleep with this, and I get ready doing my skincare in the morning and evening with this. Now I pressed it and it just like continues to flow. If you press it again, it will pause and then just do in spurts. So this is something I sleep with, so just adds more moisture into the air, and truly amazing. I'm so glad I got it. It comes in different colors, so easy to use. It does light up too, so you can see the light if you are using it at night and you want a little night light. This is perfect. I don't usually tend to keep it on because I like it to be pitch black, but this is my other amazing secret that I use to help add more moisture, so my skin is just like supple, it is moisturized, it is hydrated, and so this is great for just adding moisture while you're working, sleeping. You know, you can put it in your car, it's perfect, fits in the cup holder. So another great thing. So that is for hydration. And then again, I eat healthy foods. So something, again, growing up with Ayurveda, I grew up eating Indian food, and Indian food is primarily vegan and a lot of vegetarian, but I grew up in a household that eats meat. So we do eat meat. We're not vegetarians. I like my meat, but I do eat a lot of organic and natural, healthy, homemade meals. So I grew up with my parents cooking fresh homemade food every single day when they came home from work. We never got like frozen foods or anything like that. It was always freshly made every single day. So I grew up with home cooking, freshly made every day, and so I meal prep a lot. So I always make healthy recipes at home. I don't like to eat too much outside, and when I do, I easily bloat. I just don't feel good. I'm also allergic to dairy, so I switched from regular milk to oat milk, so that's huge for me. And I drink a lot of oat milk to make my chai, so made a huge difference in bloating. So I switched that over to oat milk. So I use Oatly, that's my favorite go-to. But again, if you're someone who is lactose intolerant or allergic to dairy like me, Oatly I love, but again, you can find other plant-based milks like almond milk or soy milk, or you know, other types of milk. I personally like Oatly, so I use it for my chai, I use it for my matcha, I use it for my Nespresso, and I love it. I use it for my smoothies as well. So good. So that has made a huge difference, just eating healthier, better, also cutting down on meat. So again, I grew up in a meat house, and I used to eat a lot of meat, but as I'm getting older, I've just started to decrease my consumption in meat. So eating more salmon and shrimp, which is really great. It has natural biotin in it, especially in salmon. It's really good for your skin and your hair. So this is a great way for me, along with my supplements, to continue just getting that naturally from eating shrimp or salmon, and just cutting down on red meat and chicken and turkey. So cutting down on meat, eating more organic, healthy, vegetarian options. And I always start my day with chai or matcha. So lately it's been chai because I ran out of my matcha, so I need to get that. And the matcha that I do buy and I love, this is empty, but I wanted to save it. It is from Peak Life, and oh, let's go. There you go. So this is from Peak Life. This is the Sun Goddess matcha, and this is the highest grade. This is great for radiant skin and energy. Has a whole bunch of benefits to your health. So this is basically like 10 bags of green tea, equivalent to just like one tiny scoop of matcha, which will give you so much energy without the crash. So again, you only need a little bit, and it will just sustain you all day. So I take it in the morning, sustains me all day during the working hours. So I don't need to have another cup later. And also I have had it at night once before, and I was just like awake and wired the whole night. So don't recommend drinking it before going to bed. Definitely in the morning. So matcha and chai is black tea. Usually we have, it's some black tea, which I like, and it's tea, so it's not coffee. So that's what I personally love in the mornings. And then I have my protein shake. I have a plant-based protein shake as well, and mixing it with like berries and bananas and oat milk. You can I put almond butter in there sometimes, but you can, and oats. So you can, you know, make whatever kind of smoothie you like, but that's what I have in the mornings, and then a boiled egg. So that is my breakfast in the morning. And then for lunch, again, I try to eat heavier for lunch and lighter for dinner, so that I can skip, you know, eating a heavy meal before, a few hours before going to bed. And I don't eat after 7. So I always try to eat before 7. Sometimes it's kind of hard, especially when you're going out for events, things like that. But that's what has helped me just kind of maintaining my weight, and also just being more mindful of what I'm consuming, and just eating more healthy, organic, fresh foods, wholesome foods that are good for you, good for your body, and that are helping with anti-aging as well. All right, so the other thing I consume at night before I go to bed, which I love, and this is another Ayurvedic remedy and drink that, you know, my parents grew up with, my mom gave to us too, that really helps, it's called the golden milk latte, and I'm sure you guys have heard of that before. So I actually found a good blend from Bloom, and so this is already pre-made blend, and it's vegan, it's caffeine free, it's 30 servings. This is the turmeric blend, so it has turmeric in it, and it also has what are the other ingredients? It has turmeric, it has cinnamon, it has ginger root, it has cardamom and black pepper. So this combination together is really good detoxing. Now you can also add saffron in it, which is so good. You can make smoothies with this too, but I like to make this like the normal golden latte milk. And so I will actually put a teaspoon of this into my oat milk, and I will froth it, mix a little bit of water and froth it in my Nespresso frother, and that is what I have at night. So it just helps by the morning time to just cleanse and detox everything from my system, and just cleaning from the inside out. Again, turmeric is antiseptic, and everything else also helps with bloating. So from all the foods I've ate during the day, just helps, you know, with the bloating and clean out my system. And so that is another reason why I really love this. Again, I have all these spices. Most South Asians, we already have all of these spices in our kitchen because we use it for cooking. So before Bloom, I actually was making this just organically, from the spices I already had at home, but this was really nice that they already had it pre-blended with the right proportions, so that's the reason why I got it from Bloom. So now the other thing, bloating. This, you know, is something that I just, you know, wanted to share because it is something I struggle with, and so I do use this bloat capsules by Array. And this helps, especially for women. This is made for women's body. It's all holistic and organic and natural. And so I take this after every meal. You're supposed to take about 2 capsules after every meal. And this just really gets to the root of all of the bloating caused by food, acid reflux, heartburn, just any gut issues and health. Again, all of this anti-aging, it all starts with your gut health. So if you're wondering why I'm sharing all this stuff, this has to start with your core, your gut, and just, you know, a lot of it is truly from inside your body that you need to take care of on the inside, that's going to show up on the outside. So that is another reason why I'm sharing this. Like all of this, there's a purpose to this. And I loved this. I took this with me to India and Dubai. My cousins that were with me on the trip loved this too, and they got it for themselves. Really, really worked, especially since we were eating out every single day for every single meal. This was a lifesaver. Truly, truly helped. So that is something that I take after meals. Because again, women's bodies, we bloat easily, and you know, I wake up and it's just like my stomach is like flat, and then easily just get bloated from consuming food. So now, as far as supplements, again, that is really, really important when you are you know, just wanting to take care of your body, and just, you know, also with anti-aging, it's just really good to be making sure that you're taking your supplements for all kinds of things, like for joint pain, for good hair and skin, and for your eyes, for your brain health, just everything overall. So what I take is this AGI1, and this is everything in one. And what I love about it is that I've tried so many different supplements, and it was just getting outrageous because I was having so many different pills, so many different subscriptions. It was getting very expensive. So I wanted to cut all that out. I wanted to find something that was like all in one. So that's what this is. So this is actually a powder, It's a pouch. It comes in a pouch. I have the actual tin. It's in my refrigerator, and I like it because it's sustainable, it's eco-friendly, they're mindful of that. And so every time I get my new refill, I just take this and pour it into the tin, and I keep it in the fridge. So you want to keep it in the fridge because of all of the ingredients, to make sure it doesn't spoil the powder. Now you can mix the powder in smoothies, or you can drink it alone. It actually came with its own little water bottle, and it's recommended about 8 ounces or 12 ounces to drink the powder, and I just shake it and just drink it. It has kind of like a vanilla pineapple-y taste, so it tastes good, not like other powders out there where I can't just drink it straight with water and, you know, after shaking it, but this I can. So this is a supplement, not a protein powder. A little slightly different, but it doesn't taste weird. So everything that's in here, what it does is basically it gives you energy. It's for energy and immune system, gut health and digestion, liver function, hormone function, brain and neural function, body's normal detox process, blood sugar levels, to help maintain that. This is vegetarian, vegan, paleo, keto, and low carb friendly. There's absolutely no GMOs, gluten, dairy, corn, eggs or peanuts, lactose, sucrose, dextrose, animal byproducts, herbicides or pesticides, artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, or sweeteners in this. Again, this is pretty much my greens, my multivitamins, my hair, nails, and skin, my gut health, my probiotics, prebiotics, and symbiotics. So this is pretty much my recovery, everything in one. That's what AGI is. This is everything in one, so you're just eliminating all of those other pills and supplements, and you have one product every day to consume. And instead of taking pills, I love this powder form, so I have this every day. So this is helping. Again, everything starts, anti-aging, everything starts from inside the body, and that's really, really important to me, to make sure I'm taking care of myself from the inside out, because everything will show up on your skin if you are not taking care of your insides. So it all starts, again, with your gut health. Otherwise, you're just having a lot of toxins sitting in your body, and it's going to show up on the surface. And then also I do have these AIG D3 and K2 drops. So it comes in drop formula, and I actually got this with my lab subscription. They sent it complimentary with my subscription, which was perfect because I need vitamin D. We are most people are low on it, and so this just helps because we're not getting enough sun. And so this helps because I just put a few drops in my protein shake. You can put it in whatever you like, but I like to put it in my protein shake. So that is something else that I have, since that is specifically not in the powder. So that is what I have as far as taking care of, like, inside out. Now, some other factors that I wanted to share too that made a huge difference in anti-aging, and just kind of putting a pause on why I look so young and not, you know, moving forward, you know, and just been taking care of my skin really well, and why I look so young, is like lifestyle habits. I love to get my sleep. I've always been getting my 8 hours. That's a must for me. I need my 8 hours of sleep. Sleep really does impact your skin, and especially under eyes, to get those bags and circles. So for me, sleep is a must. I can't function if, you know, I don't have sleep. And again, that has to do with anti-aging as well. So stress levels, I don't stress, I mean, I stress out just like everybody else, but I manage my stress really well. I don't like to stay stressed. It's just how I am. I can't stay stressed. I just need to start doing things that bring me joys, that calms my nerves, eliminates any anxiety. So things that have helped me, that also have helped with my skin, my gut health, and just, again, the overall anti-aging that I've just seen benefits from, because again, if you stress out too, it's going to show up in your skin. and it's just gonna speed up that process again. So I do a lot of meditation. That's something I do every single morning. I do my yoga. Yoga really helps because you're reconnecting to yourself. It calms the nerves, your nervous system. You know, just like breathing in and out, reconnecting, resetting. So that really helps me a lot. So I do that. And of course, again, I've mentioned fitness, but meditation and yoga is something that I do a lot, and as well as gratitude journaling. So those are things I practice on a daily basis that helps me and just maintaining my stress levels and just calming my nerves so that it doesn't show up in my skin. And also just helping with my gut health too, because that does impact as well. And then I don't drink. I mean, I drink, but I didn't start drinking till I was 29, believe it or not. I am the oldest of 3 siblings, and I was the last one to start drinking. When I started drinking, everyone was like, oh my god, like, you just started drinking now. People thought I was like drinking in secret, but no, I didn't like alcohol at all. I grew up with a lot of alcohol in my family at parties and events and like with cousins and friends, and so it just wasn't, you know, my thing. I didn't like the smell or the taste of it when I was younger or in my 20s. I just didn't really care for it. So when I did start drinking, I mean, I saw all the things not to do when you're drinking, and so I was very conscious and mindful when I started drinking to make sure that I do it because it's only socially, just to unwind and just like, you know, with people that I like to, you know, I enjoy good company with. But other than that, I just don't like to drink. And even though I have alcohol at home, I don't drink it. It just doesn't tempt me. I don't really care for it. I can go without alcohol and still have a good time. Also, it's another huge factor if you're drinking all the time that impacts your aging as well. So since I started drinking very late and I only socially drink, and that's very rarely as well, that has also made a huge impact in my anti-aging and my skin, and just, you know, not speeding up the process but actually slowing it down a lot. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, so all of that, again, because I didn't do any of that in my younger years and I don't do that now, has helped with my anti-aging as well. And a huge thing, I just don't care for it. It's not my thing. Again, no judgment, you know, but you can always change your lifestyle choices if you want to, you know, find and do things that are going to help you just kind of slow that process. It's never too late. I believe that it's never too late to start anything. So that's something else that I wanted to share, because just, you know, those are lifestyle choices. Those are just personal choices. Again, no judgment. It was just personal choices for me to not drink and do those things when I was younger. And again, even now, I don't do any of that stuff, and I only socially drink. So it's not something I need to have like a glass of wine every single night or something like that. So that's just me personally, again. Also, skincare. So I am very adamant about my skincare. I love my self-care time in the morning and evening, and that's my skincare ritual. And I use clean products. So I was using Fresh before. Sephora even named it a clean part of their clean, you know, products and brands. Fresh was something I discovered in 2006. I tried so many different skincare. I was trying to find something that really worked for my skin, that was natural, organic, clean, and Fresh was the skincare that, you know, just worked for my skin and just made remarkable results. Now the past 3 years, I switched over more to South Asian brands skincare, again going back to my roots in Ayurveda, all the things we grew up with in skincare, and now South Asian brands coming and available at Sephora, which is amazing. So I still use my soy face cleanser by Fresh. That's my holy grail. I love that cleanser. So I still use that, but I use products like Ranavat, I use Soma Ayurvedics, I use Caudalie, which is also another amazing clean Parisian skincare line too. So I just use clean skincare beauty products, and SPF. So out of everything in skincare, one of the biggest things that's going to help you with anti-aging is SPF. And it's really important. I emphasize this a lot to people because I used to think, okay, because I am, you know, brown skin, I don't really need SPF. That's for people who are lighter, fair. Not true. So it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, you need SPF because it is going to help you with anti-aging. And so I've had friends who were like, oh, because I'm way darker, I didn't think I needed it. No, you do need SPF. This is for everyone, not just women. This is for men and just gender inclusive, anyone. You need SPF to protect your skin because it is going to help with anti-aging a lot, especially if you are out in the sun and love to tan and things like that. And also with skincare, you don't want to just apply skincare on your face. You want to make sure you're applying it onto your neck and your chest and also your hands. So these are the areas that you're going to see signs of aging the fastest, as well at first, and then as well as your hands. So you can see still have very youthful looking hands because every time I do my skincare, leftover products, do not wipe it off. Wipe it on the back of your hands because this is the second area that you'll notice anti-aging right away. So I also do use like firming body butter, which I just recently loved from Caudalie, to help like all over firmness and helping with just lifting and firming my skin. And again, working out will help eliminate all of that. Getting massages as well just helps with you know, draining all of the lymphatic drainage and just like helping clear out cellulite. It just helps you know, all the excess water and just makes it more supple and firm. So that also really helps. So dry brushing really helps with that cellulite and draining all of that lymphatic drainage and toxins out of your body. So I also do, you know, facial massages using tools like Kansa wand, which is a 5,000-year-old Indian beauty tradition as well. So that is huge. That tool is just ancient, but it works like magic. It has copper on it, and it's like a wood, so it's like a wooden thing, and then copper on top, and I massage it on my face. So when I do my skincare, I will share it with you guys, but I use that tool to help just drain all of that in my face as well, so there's no puffiness as well. Again, all of that helps because copper has antiseptic and healing properties in it that really helps with pimples, with like, you know, scarring, and just like draining all the toxins out of your skin. So those are other things. Like skincare is huge for me. Also with hair, so that's another thing. A lot of people like, you don't have grays. I do have a few grays, but they're underneath. They're not many. But for also hair, I did color my hair in college, and it just honestly just like dried up my hair and it damaged it, and I wanted my hair to be healthy again. So for me, it was really important to just go back to my natural roots and just keep it healthy. Again, I use clean products that won't strip the natural oils on my hair or dry it out. Products I personally use that I love, again, are South Asian brands like Fable in Maine, Ranavat, a Persian brand called June Hair Care, which I absolutely love as well. So it has all natural ancient ingredients that I love. So for hair care, those are the products I really love that are Indian and Persian beauty secrets that have helped my hair just transform, and also just helped with, you know, the thickness of my hair, because I started doing hair oiling more consistently. So that is another thing that helps with anti-aging for hair. Another Indian Ayurvedic beauty secret for over 5,000 years. It's a tradition I grew up with, you know, my mom, from her mom, just generations passing it down now to her grandkids. And so my mom would always massage mine and my siblings' hair with hair oil, and it has ingredients like coconut oil or almond oil or amla and just all these other Ayurvedic ingredients that are really good to help circulate the blood flow and help with regrowth of new hair. And since I've been more consistent about doing that a few times a week or a couple times a week, that helps. Hair oiling, it helps with maintaining the natural color of your hair and the shine as well, and eliminates dandruff. It helps with grays. So that's why my hair is so black, because I'm very consistent with doing that and just wanting to make sure that I don't have to color my hair as long as possible. And stress, that, you know, again, stress has to do a lot with getting grays faster. And so again, I try my best not to stress out, because I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And so that all helps with anti-aging. Now also for my hair, I sleep with silk pillowcases too, because with regular pillowcases, they tug on your hair, and you'll see that you'll have hair all over. With silk pillowcases, they will actually be more gentle. You won't see any hair fall out. They're not rough on your hair. Your hair, actually, you wake up and they're just more like, it's more soft. And so that's really important to me too. So I switched years ago to silk pillowcases, which I really, really love. And that has made a huge difference for my hair. Again, anti-aging for my hair. So this is like from head to toe, inside and out. Anti-aging is not just like jeans, just like one thing. There's so many things I've done that I practice, and that's like truly important to me, to just stay consistent, disciplined, and, you know, just maintaining myself. And that's why I look almost 15 years younger than I do, because it is all lifestyle choices. Because even though I was blessed with great genes, if I didn't keep up with these, you know, healthy habits and lifestyle choices, I probably would have aged, you know, and not looked as young. So for me, this is just something that's personally important to me and in my life. And just, you know, it's more so just also mindset. I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, I'm already old, and like, well, if you think you are, then you are. But if you think you're young and you act young, and it's more so just, you know, your mindset and just how you carry yourself, honestly. And for me, I want to stay just fit and healthy and not have to depend on someone else taking care of me, unable to do anything on my own, like putting on my own clothes, because, you know, and having to rely on someone else, or like you're not able to shower, things like that. So I find it to be extremely important and a priority in my life, and that's the reason why all of these choices I've made has helped me, just so I can be independent, take care of myself, and stay healthy and fit for as long as possible, and have the energy, you know, to run around with my niece and my nephew, and to just like travel and do things, keep up with work and activities, and like going out and stuff with friends. So all of this is important, and why I take it seriously, because it's just all part of my anti-aging process, to just help myself stay healthy and fit for, and youthful, and feel youthful as long as possible. So it's not more so for vanity, it's just truly just so I can live a long, healthy, vibrant, energetic, and youthful life. Just feel, you know, like I have the energy. Even if I'm 80 or 90, I can keep going. And there are people at that age who are still going, because they've taken care of themselves so well, and that's what I want. So those are mainly all of my beauty secrets that I have shared. I hope that this was helpful, and I know it was a lot to digest. I will share everything I did mention, and, you know, products I've shared and talked about as well. But I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know your thoughts. You know, I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of questions, especially about this, and, you know, again, it's never too late to start. You can start reversing and slowing down the process if you just start now. But if there's questions that you have about like any of the products I mentioned, or choices, or, you know, lifestyle habits, things like that, resources, recommendations I can provide, skincare products, and stuff like that, you have questions about that would help you, especially with anti-aging, pigmentation, scarring, healing, things like that, just firming and all of that stuff, any questions you guys have, please leave it in the comment box, and I'll leave everything in the description box for you guys so that you have access to all of the things I've mentioned. But before I get going, again, I would love for you guys to join the family. Hit that subscription button and that bell so you get notified every time I am posting a new video. And I would love for you guys to join me over at Instagram, so I'll leave that handle somewhere up here as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot about my anti-aging beauty secrets, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
There's something going